guys, this is Stormmouse03. Welcome back to Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition. Just finished some side quests after Pharos, and I am going to now do the Bring Down the Sky mission. So, I believe that is here. I believe that's why this is marked. Asgard, huh? Planet Loki. I believe that's why this is marked, even though we don't have a mission for it. So New Earth is here. Terra Nova was one of the Class 1 colonization prospects discovered by the first wave of Alliance surveys in 2150. It was the second human extrasolar colony and the first beyond the Charon mass relay. It currently has the highest population of any Alliance colony. So this is a big one. Not one of the teeny tiny small colonies that we've been going to so far. Though banded by a harsh equatorial desert, oh my gosh, areas closer to the poles are temperate. The pace of development was modest until extensive deposits of platinum were discovered in the 2170s. This rare metal, required in the clean-burning hydrogen fuel cells that power private vehicles, attracted a platinum rush of immigrants and investments throughout Alliance space. In the past 12 years, Terra Nova has seen a 13% rise in population, and growth does not appear to be slowing. Population of 4.4 million. Very nice. So, if I remember correctly, the Batarians are threatening to destroy Terra Nova here, and we're gonna have to deal with it. So this is a X-57, a metallic asteroid originally located at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr. With the increased development on Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was decided to mine out X-57 using the recovered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. Recently, communications with the engineering team on X-57 have been lost. The fusion torches have reignited, and the asteroid is accelerating towards Terra Nova. Well, let's go deal with this problem, shall we? Okay, who do we want to bring on this? Let's bring Ashley, because she's our resident human. And it's a difficult choice. I'm gonna go with Liara.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? You haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
We hear you. Now the fusion torches. Alright, so what do we have here? We've got a fusion torch, a fusion torch, and a fusion torch, and a transmission tower. So let's head to the first fusion torch. Sorry about that. My cat decided he was going to run across my laptop. Because he's bad, aren't you? Been so good all day while I've been recording. Well, that isn't true. A couple of other times there were incidents, but hopefully those got taken care of. Alright, let's go deal with these torches. Looks like enemies all over this place.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm...
Okay. And there's a lot of turrets. Directly into that rocket. Please die. Oh, thanks. Let's shut this down, shall we? I wonder what resistance we're going to meet inside these buildings. Because surely there will be resistance. Oh.
Batarians.
Harak! Check! Check!
Batarian died like dogs. Ow. That wasn't very kind. Let's use some Metagel. I need to use that 50 times for an boy. I love how they're called Batarian war beasts when... Whoa! Something just exploded when they are clearly despairing. Okay. Let's get some. Angles on these fools. So Batarians, and now we haven't really heard a whole lot about Batarians, but they are, if there's any aliens that hate humans, it's Batarians. They have a definite grudge against humanity. In fact, let's take a look. It's not that.
In
Here we go.
the early
Batarians.
2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
So the Batarians hate humans because basically they felt like we encroached upon their territory, and they kind of have a point with that. And they petitioned the Council to no avail, and so they have to be pissed at the Council for that. Because, and this is another reason why I think humans are seen so negatively. Like Liara said, humanity's seen as sort of like a bully by the rest of the galaxy. And I think that
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything,
I've gotta go. Good luck.
that isn't good. So I think that the council has sort of favored humanity and this sort of chip that humanity has on its shoulder of they don't help us at all and we have to do everything on our own and carve out what we get. Oh my goodness. Cutscenes.
Hey.
Oh god. I didn't mean to. Are you hurt?
That's so great. I love the biotic, kinetic barriers. So good.
Takes more than one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... well, I guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it, it'd be bad.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... This isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden, if they find her. Oh, Katie, don't do anything stupid.
You better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah, I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
So anyway, this is gonna be bad. If we don't stop it. So, the idea that, you know, humans are out there doing it on their own and we got no help from no one isn't exactly 100% accurate. Because, you know, we were given leave to do a lot by the council. I think a lot more than some of the other races were given, at least as quickly, you know? And so you can see why they're sort of angry about that or jealous of that. Alright, this This computer is filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station opened by X-57's engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Radio X-57, rocking this rock since 2182. Radio X-57, when your world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. Radio X-57, talk hard. Radio X-57, your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. That's really funny. That funny.
Hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. Meantime, just keep doing...
Okay, so is this the one with all the mines?
Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed.
But first,
Warning. Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed.
okie dokie. Alright, let's save this, cause, yep. Huh. Yeah, these things are not fun. Oh shit. Now we're gonna run into the proximity explosives. This guy. Get him. Get him, girls. Okie dokie. Let's disarm that. So get out of here a little bit easier. Oh, is that a grenade? Oh, watch out, Ashley! Shit. She was fine. She just took that like a freaking tank. Let's go this way. Oh, okay. Hi. rocket drones are a lot nicer than the ones on the moon. Get this laser turned off. I wonder where this guy's team are.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Det's a bad guy, y'all. He's a bad guy. So yeah, you can also understand why the council was more willing to let humans colonize than Batarians, because Batarians did tend to be, you know, run criminal organizations and such. Now, did all of them do that? No, but a good many. And so there's definitely a bit of, you know, space racism and favoritism that goes on between the other races as well. It's not just humanity that has some prejudices against certain races. Like how pretty Terra Nova is. Let's hope it doesn't, you know, get destroyed. Are they gonna drop some people? It's a rock. Alright. They're dealt with. Let's go turn this torch off. The sooner we can get to this Balak asshole, the better. Dokies.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Oh, Charn.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Balak would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
You know, I've always thought there's something cute about the Baron. I don't know, I think it's their big stupid eyes. They would make a nice plushie too. A little Baron plushie, a little Krogan plushie. So that guy was not a good individual, but sometimes it's beneficial to just choose your battles. And it's sad to say it, sometimes it's better to let some people get away with stuff, right? Because it's like, he's bad, but Balak is worse. And when you have, like, there's going to be a criminal organization, you know, and so if there's going to be a criminal organization, here's a question mark, then you might as well have someone in charge of it who is less bad, right? If there's no way to, you know, fully disband an organization, then it's best to have someone there who understands, you know, the need for temperance. Faint footprints lead off to the east. Survey Station 2. Final injury logged by Chief Surveyor R. Montoya. Communications are down and there are non-corporate dropships landing near the main facility. There were flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I'd guess It's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I'm arming the defense drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate. Oh dear. Defense drones! Not defense drones! Nice one, Ash. Holy moly. You are on fire, kid. Alright, so the footprints headed east, huh? Oh, they went toward the facility. So this must have been his station. The survey station? Let's just check. There are 3 engineers missing. Himes, Mendel, and Montoya. If they're alive, they need to be rescued. If not... Okay. So perhaps we'd better take a ride around the perimeter of this area. See if we can find the others. So that was Montoya. And he went toward the main facility. Rover. The scouring on this victim's hard suit suggests he escaped the burning interior of his vehicle only to be gunned down by his assailants. So that's... not one of the ones that we are looking for. Himes, Mendel, and Montoya. Okay. Interesting. God, please. Another question mark. This way. Can we ride here? Oh boy. We can. Body of G. Mendel. This victim was badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered only to be executed by his sadistic killers. Survey Station 3, final entry logged by Engineer G. Mendel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. I'm surprised our surface comms work half as well as they go. When Sludge shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Well, Sludge didn't make it, and we know why. So, now we're cutting across the periphery here, although I don't know how I could have missed something while I was down here getting these things turned off. that guy's dead. Montoya went toward the main station. He probably died. Did that update? By the way, you found the body of Mendel.
Warning. Approaching operational boundary limits. Recall imminent.
Question mark. That's good. Okay. Well, Himes is dead. The body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantaneously.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Well, shit. Okie dokie. Now, let's head back over here. And see if we can't follow the tracks east to the facility, because his body might be, like, he might have gotten killed on the way. Do it, little rover. It is a pretty planet. I can see why they named it Terra Nova. It does look very similar to Earth. It also is funny how humanity's like, we have to get, a person on the council, and we have to, get all these worlds and these colonization efforts and da-da-da-da-da. We've been on the scene for like 30 years. And a lot of these races have been, active in the galaxy, like in the sort of galactic nation. Hundreds, thousands of years? But we're like, we gotta do it, we gotta do it. And it's just, more of that human bravado. Some might say arrogance. That is very much like humans. Like, it's good characterization there. Oh, yep. There he is. I thought he might be around. It looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in his service pack. So yeah. Found all three of them. Unfortunately. Okie dokie. Let's deal with Balak, shall we? This is a lot. A lot of turrets. A lot of turrets. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get the ones that aren't moving back and forth. Did that just kill me? Shit! Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention to the health on my Mako. Damn it! When did it last save? Well, that's annoying. Let's see if we can think of anything interesting to say. Batarians! Batarians are one of the least, the races that we encounter the least in this. You encounter them later on as, you know, mercenaries and stuff like that. Enemies. Definitely in 2, and I think in 3 as well. One of the only races also that's not represented by a character. By a character on your crew. That's not true. You never have an Elcor or a Volus. Or a Baron. Baron, not a Baron. Oh my gosh, what are those dudes? Those guys from 2. Vorcha. Yep, that's what they are. Never have a Vorcha on your crew for obvious reasons, I think. Never have a Hanar. Thinking about other races, that might be it. So I guess maybe half of the races in the known races in the galaxy are represented. Seems fair. Because what, we've got Asari, Turian, Quarian, Krogan. Later, we're gonna have Drell, Geth.
Warning. Approaching operational boundary limits. Recall imminent.
And Solarian. I was like, I know I'm missing someone obvious. Yes. So what's that? 7? 8 if you count humans?
there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to, you know, do this mission since I did it already. Yeah, so we've got eight races, I think, represented, and then, you know, we don't have Bolus, Elcor, Hanar, Orcha, Batarian. That might be it. 5? So yeah, we've got more than half of the races, which is cool. There may be others, you know, that aren't mentioned. Oh, and then, Javik. So he's a special case. This is a fairly big planet, going from one corner to the other. Time to fight some drones again. You know what? I have an idea. I have a marvelous idea. Do I not have a reticle right now? I don't know what's going on there, but it's weird. Like blocking my reticle? It's so super strange. Alright, so footprints head east. Here's his body. Okay. So that's that. Let's save. Oops. I'm gonna head to the main facility and have another go at all those turrets of doom and destruction and be a little bit more careful than we were before. Come on. Hey, come on, you bastard. Explode. Right. Now into the main facility to deal with this guy. And his posse of assholes. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Let's get some higher ground here. So, some barriers. For me. It's right. Someone's got biotics. Hey, butthole. Stop. Truly? Come on, man. Get him, Ash. My gun doesn't work. Ash? What you doing, child? These guys are aggressive. box. This looks like a... Who's left? Just be downstairs. Scare whoever it is. Where did you even go? Are you... Oh, he's inside here.
You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go. Maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
And how does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Huh.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
Well, we gotta walk the talk that we gave to Garrus.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Oh, boy. Goodness gracious. Nope. And you left drones? You son of a bitch. Alright. Remaining. Just ignore all that shit. Just try to get up the damn stairs. Oh no! Okay, good. Well, the game crashed. Thankfully, it had saved. Alright, you guys deal with those drones. I'm gonna disarm these drones. got this. I believe in you.
Target in sight.
That one. Round. You guys are doing so good. Keep it up. Charges have been deactivated. Release the scientist from the prison cell in the lower level office.
He left. Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
I hope so.
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
He could. But it was for sure letting people die, or maybe having consequences later.
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical, but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Miss Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not gonna sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow and the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Ooh. Different armors. I'll take that, though.
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours? I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni tool compared to that? Take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Ooh. Shiny. That's a good Omni tool. Holy moly! Tech cooldown bonus 50. Yeah, I'll take that. Thanks. Oh boy. Still no good light armor for me, huh? Oh boy. Ash has some good armor though. We can switch her to. Yeah, I like the way that that looks as well. That Colossus armor. That's good stuff. No light armor for me or you, Liara. It's okay. Alrighty. Well, that is that. So now we free the hostages. I think they're down here. Nope. Nope. Here they are.
I can't believe you let Balak go to save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. I don't even know your name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
Well, I told you I wasn't going to take up too much of your time, but I do want to ask you some questions.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of his kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? And why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Yeah. Hope you guys can recover. 'Cause that is certainly a traumatic event. There's him. Losing so many people and being threatened. But yeah, Balak is an interesting one who will come up again, I do believe. Since he's still alive. Definitely someone with higher goals. You can see the Batarians are really similar to the Krogan in some ways. A lot of them are just trying to make credits, selling slaves, running criminal organizations, being mercenaries, etc. But Balak is different. He wants humanity to pay, and the Batarians to be what they could have been. And he blames us for them not being able to achieve more. So yeah, he's interesting. Not a good guy, but an interesting guy. And we'll hear more from him later. All right, guys. Well, so that is Bring Down the Sky. Again, not one that that's probably the mission from this game that I've done the least, because I played the game a bunch before ever buying the DLC. So I think I only ever played it one time. So this was my second time through. And you know, it's good. It's interesting. It provides some insight and some information about the Batarians, which is a group that you don't see very much, really at all, throughout the game. So yeah, let's have a little check and see if there's, I don't know. I doubt there's any dialogue or anything about that mission, but let's see.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
So if the Yard doesn't have anything to say, we'll check Kaidan, and if Kaidan doesn't have anything to say, I think we can safely assume that there's nothing.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright. Cool. Well, that'll about wrap things up, guys. So, I hope that you enjoyed that mission. And next up, we'll be headed to Novaria to continue with the next big main quest of this story. So, look forward to that. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys in the next one.